Good morning and happy day 17 of Vlogmas. So, I'm an early bird all week, but I absolutely relish my Sunday morning sitting in bed with coffee. My coffee's gone now, and I want to go downstairs and make another cup of coffee, but I'm really snugly warm in bed. I've got Mindy on the bed with me, and I can actually hear Wanda. Wanda, come on! She calls me. She knows where I am, but she calls me. Oh, I've just heard her jump down from something. So she's going to come in now any minute. You coming? Come on. She's such a vocal cat. You coming? Sorry about the screechy. No, no sign. Mindy's sitting on the bed. I've got my little Christmas decoration on. I've just looked out and realised that I haven't brought down the bin since I brought it up on Friday. So that's going to be a job for today. She's still calling me. Meow! I think actually she wants to go outside. I will put her outside when I go downstairs. Obviously in my pajamas, not me made, Penny's pajamas, and just sitting here. I've actually got a headache. I've got a headache right through this eye. I actually woke up in the middle of the night with a thumping headache, and it was so bad that I thought I can't even open my eyes because if I do, it's going to get worse. What is she doing down there? So yeah, I've still got a headache through this eye. I've just been talking to Jason. I FaceTimed him. He's at home in our other home. It's really weird. So he's there at the moment. I had a little catch up with him. He's still coughing. He's still feeling very rough. He's feeling really tired. I'm feeling really tired too. He thinks maybe my headache is due to stress. So, I do have loads and loads of thoughts going through my head at the moment, like tons in between all I have to do, all I haven't done, all that I have to do, all that I have to do today. I've written myself a list for what I want to do over the next couple of days, and I've prioritized them over what has to be done today, or else it's going to be a big deal if I don't have it done like by tomorrow. So I'm kind of honing in on what I've learned over the years of like time management. So yeah, a few things that I definitely have to do today. We were just talking about the other Christmas tree, so the artificial Christmas tree. I think I'm going to put that up in the living room like I did last year, just for the cats, because they really love hiding in that tree. And they demolished it last year, so half of the tree in the middle, well, not half, but the middle section of the tree just has like a big hole in it from where they demolished it. So that will be taken. I'll take that out of the attic today and bring it downstairs, and maybe over the next couple of days I'll put that up. And I'm hoping to put the decorations and the lights on the big tree that I put up. So thanks for all the comments yesterday, or since yesterday's day 15 vlog. It's actually really not hard to put that tree up because I've just got the like perfect method. So it's a matter of like screwing it into the base. We bought that base a couple of years ago, and it's really good. I think it's one of the biggest you can get, and it just holds up that tree. So once I get it screwed into the base, also depends on how well the bottom of the tree has been cut, and that one was nicely cut. I've had a few trees over the years where they've like been cut at an angle, and they're really hard to put up. So no, this one is good, and I really like the shape of it. It's just so nice, and as I say, last night didn't take up loads of space. I know this is self-critical, and I know you're going to give me slack about this, but when I watch myself back on my vlogs, I realise how I've aged over the last few years. So I've got this little squidgy little jowl here, and look, it doesn't take much, and it's gone. Like, so, a little clip would do that. And here's another self-critical thing, and I'm just going to say it. I seem to have got a really fat back. So I seem to have got like this layer of lard on the top of my back. I just realized that by editing my video yesterday evening. So yeah, this is the thing, you see, when you do vlogs, you get to actually see yourself. And look at, I know it's not the end of the world, and I know it's very self-critical, but this is why my coats are too tight. So I didn't realize that I had this like strip of lard across the top of my back until I saw it yesterday. Um, and yeah, do you know what? Look at, I know it's not the end of the world, and I know I'm being self-critical, but yeah, that's just the way I am. So yeah, possibly I'm feeling a bit stressed because this headache is blistering through my eyes at the moment, and I had it yesterday while I was out shopping. So I got painkillers yesterday, and it just goes to show I haven't had a headache in so long that I actually had to buy painkillers yesterday for it, and I took two painkillers and I got rid of it straight away. Um, Possibly I need to drink a little bit more water. I have been eating a little bit more chocolate as well, so I think that extra sugar is not good. And to be fair, I actually haven't eaten dinner all week either. So I've just kind of had breakfast, lunch, and chocolate. And that's not good for the head either, is it? But yeah, I think I do have this like underlying stress now because, okay, like I'm moving in the new year. I'm still surrounded by all my stuff. I do have like drawers and cupboards all emptied, but I'm looking at all the like the stuff, and I'm starting to feel like slightly in limbo and slightly overwhelmed as well. So kind of, it's really weird because if you come into my house on the surface, it just looks like normal. It doesn't look like I'm even looking to move. But the cupboards, a lot of my cupboards are empty. A lot of my stuff is gone. And I actually really like that feeling. I have to say, I like now going into my like saucepans cupboard in the kitchen. And not that I've gone into the saucepans cupboard, but you know what I mean, because I haven't cooked dinner. Um, I like going into the saucepans cupboard now, and there's only the ones that I need. There's not all the extra ones, like the ones that I haven't needed over the years because I haven't need massive saucepans, but I still haven't got rid of them. So I've got rid of all of those now lately. And my like cupboard for, you know, like storage containers, like I would have lost the lids off some of them, but I still kept the container. All of them are gone, so that cupboard is empty. My wardrobe is very much emptier than it used to be as well because I've donated and culled so many clothes. But still, like it's really weird looking around my bedroom and everything is just like normal. All my pictures are on the walls. And in one mind, I want to take them off the walls and put them into boxes so that that's done. But in other words, then I don't want to take them off the wall because then I see where they used to be. And that kind of makes me realize that I'm actually going to be leaving this house. And that's making me emotional. It's really weird because I do want to leave and I do want to move and get on with my life. And I know Jason has said to me, you're going to find it really hard to leave that house. And I've said, no, I'll be fine. But yeah, even talking about like taking the pictures off the walls makes me emotional. I can hear little pitter patters in the attic. The mice, they're really, really annoying me. For some reason, I didn't have them last year, but I seem to have a family up there. Um, yeah, I've just changed the subject basically because the thoughts of, yeah, is making me emotional. So yeah, um, I actually really enjoy decluttering. That's the weirdest thing about it. But I think I like decluttering because I like then opening the cupboards and they're not cluttered. So yeah, I'm actually, how many times am I going to use the word actually? I wonder. Um, I'm looking forward to being moved. I'm not looking forward to the interim of moving. I know that's going to cause me like so many headaches. So yeah. I think, yeah, I think taking down the pictures now would be premature and would probably make me feel really upset coming into the room all the time. Um, but I'm looking forward to the point I get to when I know that I'm actually, well, I do know I'm moving, but I know the date that I'm kind of moving and I need to have this stuff done for. So I'm looking forward to, I guess, having Christmas over with and then, yeah, taking things off the walls, putting them into boxes and labeling them and just getting on with that. I think at the moment it's like limbo. So I feel like I'm in a little bit of limbo. Um, yeah, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it on this vlog or whether I've just spoken to somebody about it. I think my head is in just such a mush at the moment that I don't, you know, the point you get to where sometimes I say to Jason, did I tell you this already? Or did I say this already? Or was I talking to Keris about this already? Or was I talking to somebody else about this already? But um, I want when the kids come home for Christmas, which is on Wednesday, that they come into the house and it looks normal. So they know that I'm moving. They know that we're moving. But I want them to come into the house and just spend Christmas as normal and see, you know, again, I'm going to go back to the pictures on the walls. I want the house to still look normal. I don't want them to come into the house and look at it like there's stuff. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. I think it just brings me back to when my granddad died in Wales and we went over for the funeral and I was in his living room and because he had died a couple of weeks beforehand, my two uncles had spent the time sort of getting all his stuff in order. The living room looked semi lived in, so it was kind of his living room, but there was a lot of stuff gone from the living room. And I just remember that really hitting me at the funeral. And that, yeah, that really hit me that he had died and this was kind of like his living room. It's really hard to explain, really hard to explain. So, yeah, I'm in limbo at the moment. And I do notice as well that I keep kind of doing this because I really like this is really stupid. I really like my jawline when I do this. Yeah, my head is like the personality of about six people at the moment. So, mm, yeah, and as I say, like, I'm actually really looking forward to having been moved and starting my new life. I'm the sort of person who it's not that I always have to have something to look forward to. It's not that I actually like change. I actually really I embrace change. I like a challenge. I think that's what it is. I actually think I really like a challenge. So, I mean, when COVID hit and I was doing the Irish dancing dresses, I was in a good place. Like, I was really enjoying my work. And then, here I go again. I'm about to do that again. Um, and then I had to make a change. And I enjoyed the challenge of making a change. And I do like turning lemons into lemonade. I do. So I am definitely the glass half full. I like filling my glass. I really do. Whether that's with lemonade or Bailey's Ballycastle. But yeah, I do like embracing a change. And I'm a Taurian, and I don't think like the natural thoughts for Taurians is change. I don't think Taurians quite like change, but yeah, I do like change, and this is a major change for me. This is like the biggest change I've ever had. Moving house, moving business, moving everything, emptying this house. And even though I've spent the last couple of months at it, there's still an awful lot of stuff to move. So yeah, and I keep like chopping and changing between what I'm going to do, and I think that's because there's just so much to do. I keep making changes. I keep making plans and changing them. I really must be like wrecking Jason's head because I keep telling him I'm going to do this, and then I change it. Mostly work things, like I'm, you know, thinking about the whole move and the best thing to do for work and stuff, and best thing to do for customers, and then I like research how I can make that change, and then it doesn't work out, and I'm back to square one again. But anyway, yeah, it'll all work out. Yeah, So I'm just feeling that now this morning. I'm feeling my head is bursting. I do feel like I have a little bit of a cold coming on, so I think what I'm going to do is rather than have my next coffee, I think I might have a Limsip. So I'll get a bit of. I bought them yesterday while I was out shopping as well because I could feel something coming on. I felt something a little bit kind of throaty over the last few days, so I feel that might be coming on. I've got to schedule my live for this evening. That's not a big deal, but I know I'm going to do one with like questions and answers this evening. And so I have to write up my questions and get my answers planned and do that kind of thing. So it's really weird doing a live this evening where I have to do a bit of research for because generally I just kind of show up. So I haven't had a live for the last 2 weeks. So this evening it's going to feel really strange getting ready for a live again. And I haven't done the last two because I've been away on holidays. And yeah, oh, I have Wanda now. Wanda's actually come in. So she's got fed up of waiting for me to come down and let her out, and she's actually come in. You hopping up, Wanda? Up in the bed? Oh, she never does anything quietly, this one. Hiya, are you going to come up here and sit in my lap? Oh, she's so cute. Oh, the purring, always purring. That's what I love about cats, is the purring. This cat loves sitting on my lap. Don't you? She's so lovely. So, yeah, what have I done? 16 minutes of waffling. Yeah, I think that'll be it for today's vlog. I think I'm just going to do this today because I'm going to do my live this evening. Maybe I should open my advent this evening on my live, actually. Will we do that one day? Will we do that? Yeah, yeah. So I've mainly got the same questions to answer on the live really this evening and most of them are about my EU customers. I think that actually gave me a headache yesterday, I'll be perfectly honest. um yeah, I'm moving of course to England, so I'm moving to Brexit and all of that, and isn't that right? Yes, and I've been in that kind of, what would you call it? Um, I've been in that, oh, what's the word for it? I can't think. Secure. Is it? No, it's not secure. I've been in that position where, of course, Ireland is in the EU and it's made, I guess it's made shipping, yeah, it has made shipping to the EU very easy, of course. And I've gained lots of extra EU customers over the last, probably over the last year, because, of course, I have a great selection of fabrics, of course, which I'm very proud of. And so, yeah, but I have some plans for that. So that's pretty good. So yeah, over the last 3 years, um, I've gained thousands of customers. So I'm really in a great fortunate position here in Ireland. And I have to thank YouTube for all of that, really, because I mean, if I hadn't had my YouTube channel, I'd never been able to grow the business to the degree it is. So, and turning up every Sunday definitely helps. And I really enjoy that. I must say, I so enjoy the Sunday. And yeah, I do. I love it's like meeting up with a group of friends every Sunday evening. It's really lovely, and reading the chat. And sometimes I can't read the chat, and it really annoys me. So it like spirals up through the screen, and I can't read it fast enough. And I really feel like I'm missing out. It's like FOMO. There's something going on in the chat, and you're all having a little chat, and I'm not part of it. And I'm really nosy. I'm such a nosy individual. I want to see what everybody's chatting about. So yeah, I love that on a Sunday evening. I really do, and yeah, that's going to go on for years. You know, I'm going to be turning up for years on a Sunday. It's really fun. But yeah, I'm in a great position where I guess half of my customers are in the UK, and then half of my other half are in the EU and what I call the rest of the world. So yeah, so that's yeah. So what I've been like worrying about over the last couple of months is basically how I'm going to look after my Irish and my EU customers, and in terms of like taxes and duties and customs and all of that malarkey. And it's really difficult, but I have been working on it, and I do have a couple of plans. I'm really excited about moving on with our lives, to be honest, because as I said in day one, I mean, it couldn't last, could it? I mean, I couldn't keep up this momentum of all the hours I work every week, even though I'm actually in that, again, privileged position that at 52, I feel like I'm doing what I was destined to do all my life. I've come to the career path that I absolutely look at this. I love it as much as Wanda loves a neck rub. Like, I live, breathe, and dream my work. I really do. I love it so much. And I can't ever see that changing. Like, I've had loads of different businesses, I've had loads of different jobs, and I've loved them. And I've got to the point at times where I've just had to change them because I needed to change. But I don't ever see this, I never see this changing. Yeah, I love it with my core, just do. And I'm so much looking forward to having a division between my work and my home. I'm really looking forward to that. So looking forward to it. And I think I love this so much because there's so many things I can do with it, and there's so many changes I can make and additions I can make. So we've added our Think Pink boxes. I love that. We've added our kits. Love that. And I can see myself expanding on that. I have so many ideas about our Think Pink boxes. I really have. And even though, trying to work out the logistics now of deliveries and taxes and customs and everything for my EU customers, even though they are a lot of work, I actually love doing the research. I love finding the solutions. I absolutely love it. And it's, when I find the solutions, it's like, yay, brilliant. I almost feel like I've beaten the system by finding a solution. And because I am a problem solver, I absolutely love it. I really do. I love all the background work as much as I like the cutting, packing, wrapping of fabric. I do. So, yeah, I spent 3 years working on getting decent shipping rates from Ireland to the entire world. And I did it, and it took 3 years. And I actually have to start that all over again when I move. And in 1 minute, I think that is such a ball ache. Like it really is. And then in the next minute, I think, yeah, but I've done it again. I've done it before. I can do it again. So, yeah, a whole new chapter and a whole new challenge, and I thrive on a challenge. I thrive on a challenge. Isn't that right, Wanda? Yeah. So I'm really comfy in this bed and I don't really want to move. So before I say so once more, I'm actually going to say goodbye, and I think this is going to be day 17's video, actually. Unless I do some filming of the tree, possibly. So it's kind of like a little, am I going to use the word reflections video? Or am I going to do like my thoughts video? I don't know. I hope I haven't bored you to absolute tears. Um, yeah, I'll chat you all later. Bye for now.